Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you all this morning. For those of you who keep track, between all the times we've stood up and all the air that we've exhausted, we've had some aerobic activity today. Please open your Bibles to Philippians chapter 1. Over a year ago, the four of us got together as we met and we pondered something we've never done before, a church theme. Our family theme has been, we are praying to know, praying to grow, and praying to go. And one of the things that's helped me do specifically, it's helped me try to keep on track so that every once in a while, the plan was I was supposed to preach to this idea. We've been studying in the Sermon on the Mount along the same line. But one of the things that I thought was really great about this theme, it was especially broad. But one of the purposes of the theme was that in fellowship with one another, our minds could be similarly thinking of ways to know God, to grow, and to go. In Philippians chapter 1, we're going to read a lengthy passage this morning. The book of Philippians was written at a time when the church was concerned about Paul's welfare, and Paul was concerned about their welfare because of some of the things that they were going through. Philippians 1, beginning in 12. I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that what has happened to me has really served to advance the gospel, so that it has become known throughout the whole imperial guard and to all the rest that my imprisonment is for Christ. And most of the brothers and sisters here have become confident in the Lord by my imprisonment and are much more bold to speak the word without fear. Some indeed preach Christ from envy and rivalry, but others from goodwill. The latter do it out of love, knowing that I am put here for the defense of the gospel. The former proclaim Christ out of selfish ambition, not sincerely, but thinking to afflict me and my imprisonment. What then? Only that in every way, whether in pretense or in truth, Christ is proclaimed, and in that I rejoice. Yes, and I will rejoice, for I know that through your prayers and the help of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, this will turn out for my deliverance, as it is my eager expectation and hope that I will not be at all ashamed, but that with full courage, now as always, Christ will be honored in my body, whether by life or by death. For to me to live is Christ, to die is gain. If I am to live in the flesh, that means fruitful labor for me, yet which I shall choose I cannot tell. I am hard-pressed between the two. My desire is to depart and be with Christ, for that is far better. But to remain in the flesh is more necessary on your account. Convinced of this, I know that I will remain and continue with you all for your progress and joy in the faith, so that in me you may have ample cause to glory in Christ Jesus because of my coming to you again. Paul was concerned about their progress. One of the tasks that's given to local church shepherds is to try to help the congregation as a whole and as we can, members individually, to progress in the Lord. Now, we all know, as Keith pointed out in Bible class this morning, that there are going to be issues and struggles and problems that come sometimes they're the consequences of our actions. And sometimes just out of the blue, things will happen to us that will challenge us. As we grow through life day by day, pondering and developing disciplines and goals is something that we ought to do. To that end, we should be careful, though, not to measure things in a fleshly way. Measuring things in a fleshly way can lead to pride. One of the things that can happen in a church this size is that we can be proud of the fact that we have elders. We can be proud of the fact that we support folks around the world. We can be proud of so many other things. And that sort of evaluation is not good. I'd like for you to think about something. We don't often talk about ancient prayers. We're not in the practice of studying other people's prayers, but I'd like to talk with you about a man who lived 800 years ago And he wrote a very short prayer, and it had an impact on me. I came to know it through a repeating of the hymn and the prayer in a song when I was a small child that became popular because of a musical called Godspell. But I think the words bear it out. And if I put the song in your brain this morning, that means you're old, and I apologize. But I don't really apologize because these are good words, good enough to make a sermon out of. Day by day, dear Lord, of thee three things I pray: to see thee more clearly, to love thee more dearly, to follow thee more nearly, day by day. A good spiritual discipline is to have a mission statement, have a mantra to live by. I think this progress in the Lord, brothers and sisters, is going to help disciples. This hymn, the short words to live by, are going to be a way to help us grow closer to our Lord. The first of the hymn was seeing thee more clearly. That's one of the things that can happen in life. The experiences of life and the things that can happen in life can cause us not. I don't know anybody here this morning who's going to say, well, I don't know the Lord, or I don't see the Lord. There are things that can happen that are going to challenge our vision. One of the things that happened a few years ago with some medical things is my doctor says, Mark, you need to go to the eye doctor because that's going to be one way to see if you're progressing or digressing in your health. And those of us who are older also understand that you get old eyes, and sometimes you use cheaters, and sometimes you actually get real glasses to help us see things more clearly. Right after our reading, Paul points out in chapter 2 and verse 5 for them to have the mind of Christ. And one of the things that's going to happen is if we don't know the mind of Christ, we're never going to see the Lord more clearly. Sometimes we invent God and Jesus and religion in our own image. It's exactly what we studied about on Wednesday night and the Wednesday night before when the people of Israel made an image of God in something they were familiar with. They were used to idols, and so they built an idol. Behold, this is your God, O Israel. Please don't think that just because we don't have a golden calf up here, brothers and sisters, or we're too modern for that, or we know better than that we don't create idols in our own mind. What we need to do is to see our Lord more clearly, to understand the mind of Christ. Jesus has been co-opted so much through the generations that we put Jesus and Christ and Christian, we use them as adjectives. We call ourselves a Christian nation. There's Christian nationalism, Christian colleges, Christian publications, and it clouds everything. Seeing and knowing the Lord is not quite the same as knowing about Him. We can know things about Him. We can know the Scriptures. And it's possible to even have an acquaintance with the Lord and still not know Him. Turn with me to John chapter 14. The night before He was crucified, Jesus challenged His disciples because the disciples thought they knew Jesus. Now, you and I both know that they really didn't know Him then like they were going to know Him later in their faithfulness. But when I got married to Cindy, I knew her. Now, I know her, and sadly she knows me, maybe. She'd probably slap me right now if she'd reach up in the pulpit if she were here. But you see, that's the joy. The joy of relationship, and especially the joy of a relationship in Jesus. In John 14:1, it says, let not your heart be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house there are many rooms. If it weren't so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and will take you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also. And you know the way to where I'm going. And Thomas said to him, Lord, we do not know where you're going. How can we know the way? Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you had known me, you would have known my Father also. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. And Philip said, Lord, show us the Father, and it's enough for us. And Jesus said to him, have I been with you so long, and you still don't know me, Philip? Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, show us the Father? Folks who are around, we think we know. Brian and Lena have been friends of Cindy and me for years, decades. And yet there are aspects of them that I don't know. But if you say, do you know Brian and Lena? Do you know Craig and Lisa? I said, well, yeah, I know them. Known them for years. But what that takes is real time together. Not just a few minutes on Sunday. To get to know the Lord more clearly, it's going to take more than just a little bit of thought every once in a while. I mean, it can even diminish into, well, I thought about that sermon Mark gave and that little song and prayer that he gave on Sunday morning. Yeah, I'm good. No. It takes real effort. Real effort. Listening and learning. Listening. How many times did the Lord say, you have ears to hear? And again, I'm not talking about an age problem where you have to have cheaters in your ears and on your face before you can see and hear. Knowing someone, and did you hear what the Lord said to Philip? Philip, what in the world? We've been around each other for 3 years and you still don't get it? You see, Philip and the rest of the 12 didn't see the Lord as clearly as they should have and could have and will have in the coming years. And what we know, what the scriptures teach, is that knowing the Lord is worth it. Turn with me to Philippians chapter 3. Well, of course the preacher's going to say that, but in Philippians chapter 3, there was a cost to Paul knowing Jesus. And what he lists earlier in Philippians chapter 3 at one point was valuable to him. You know, it's interesting what becomes valuable through the years. There are times that you think that this achievement or this education or that experience is valuable. There are people the other night in New York City spent $8,000 or $9,000 to sit in the upper level of Madison Square Garden to watch a basketball game. You know why? Because it was valuable to them. Now, all of us here in Indiana go, I would never spend that much money. But what do we spend our money on? Spend thousands of dollars to go to Alaska. You know why people spend thousands of dollars to go on a cruise to Alaska? Because they think it's worth it. What Paul said was worth it in his life changed his whole value system. Philippians 3 and 7, I once thought these things were valuable, but now I consider them worthless because of what Christ has done. Yes, everything else is worthless when compared with the infinite value of knowing Christ Jesus my Lord. For his sake I have discarded everything else, counting it all as garbage, so that I could gain Christ and become one with him. I no longer count on my own righteousness through obeying the law. Rather, I become righteous through faith in Christ. For God's way of making us right with himself depends on faith. I want to know Christ and experience the mighty power that raised him from the dead. I want to suffer with him, sharing in his death, so that one way or another I will experience the resurrection from the dead. One of the things that happens as you get older is that the things that you value, your kids don't value. That's just one of the things that happens. Because when I look at something, I ascribe value to it. And I think everybody else ought to value it too. That's not how it works. Because the furniture that was passed down from generation to generation, all of a sudden, these younger generations, they don't like the furniture like grandma used to hand down. And it's not personal. Some people take it personally, but it's not personal. But there are some personal valuations and choices that we have to do. And seeing the Lord and knowing Him has to be of the utmost value to a child of God because of the value that our Lord has ascribed to us. And He's shown that in the gospel. He's shown that in His death, burial, and resurrection. And we need to see that and not let the world cloud our eyes. All the things, Paul said, all these things that I thought were of inestimable value. He says, now, garbage. One of the things as you get older also is, well, some of us anyway, we look at things that we used to value and go, don't want that anymore. We have garage sales and storage bins, and we try to get rid of all the stuff that we thought we needed to accumulate in our youth. Remember Beanie Babies? People were going to retire on Beanie Babies. Remember those? You have to be of a certain age to have thought that. Oh, I'm going to go get the Happy Meal that has the red hippo beanie. How valuable are they now? Now somebody will tell me, well, I have one that's worth $35. I don't. You see, all the things that we thought were of value, that we thought this is the way, Paul now teaches us that there is a better way. And seeing that more clearly, seeing the Lord more clearly, is going to take time. We're going to have to listen. And then we will begin to know Him and His ways. And when we love Him more dearly. In John 21, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't have wanted to have been Peter. In John 21, 15 to 17, we're not going to read the passage, but 3 times. Now you remember a few days before, the Lord told Peter, you're going to deny me 3 times, and Peter said, absolutely not. And then as they were charcoaling some fish, the Lord asked Peter 3 times, do you love me? And I love sometimes when Cindy's gone because I could use her for free. But if Cindy said, Mark, do you love me? What's my answer going to be? Darling, it's been almost 40 years we've been together. Of course. Of course. And then right after that, Mark, do you love me? Do you need me to say it more clearly? Of course I love you. And then after that, Mark, do you really love me? You're like, what in the world? What do I need to do? Of course I love you. What Jesus was doing for Peter, we need to look in the mirror and understand each day provides us new reasons to be more thankful and to love our God more dearly. And if we don't take the time to think about that and to practice that, this deeper love has to be a goal. Well, of course I love you. And then go on. You see, husbands, if your wife asks you that kind of question, there's probably a reason behind it. And you probably need to figure it out. And she may not necessarily tell you exactly why, but you need to be smart enough and figure it out. Dwell with them with understanding. Instead of looking at Peter and saying, well, of course he should have gotten it. Well, how many of us are walking around not getting it? We need to love the Lord more dearly, even if we've loved Him for decades. Even if we've loved Him all our life, there's still more love that we could show Him and honor Him with in the way that we live. In Matthew 22, a passage that we have read often during the process of this theme. A deeper love needs to be had for the Lord. When the Pharisees heard that he had silenced the Sadducees with his reply, they met together to question him. One of them, an expert in religious law, tried to trap him with the question, "Teacher, which is the most important commandment in the law of Moses?" Jesus replied, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and great commandment. A second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. The entire law and all the demands of the prophets are based on these two commandments." How is it possible to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and another passage, with all of your strength? It's not possible without real effort. It's not possible without thinking, I can do better. You see, that's one of the things about progress. You can do better. Those of us that work out, do you ever try to do it a little bit harder, a little bit more, a little bit quicker, with a little bit more weight? Well, when you do it with a little bit quicker or a little bit stronger, or that, you think that's progress, right? We understand that physically. Well, spiritually, we ought to love the Lord more dearly, and it ought to be seen in the way that we live. And Jesus says we love him more dearly when we also love our neighbor more dearly. And John says in 1 John 4 and 20 and 21, if someone says, I love God, but hates a fellow believer, that person is a liar. For if we don't love people we can see, how can we love God whom we cannot see? That's why he's given us the command. Those who love God must also love their fellow neighbors, must love their brothers and sisters. And then the critic would say, well, it's a whole lot easier to love God than it is my neighbor. And I think God would reply, no, it isn't. These go hand in hand. We will love the Lord more dearly when we love the ones that he loved more dearly. And that leads us to the last point. Follow the Lord more nearly. Following is what knowing and loving are all about. I'm going to make up a word here, and if that grinds your gears, I apologize up front. There's no fellowship without fellowship. Now, I stole that one completely. I wish I'd been smart enough to figure that one out to be kind of cute. Every time I try to be cute, I end up getting in trouble. There's no fellowship without fellowship. And for each person, that looks different. Each of us needs to consider, we need to tighten up our fellowship. We need to tighten up our fellowship. We need to tighten up. We need to strengthen it. We need to have discipline about the way that we're serving the Lord. We need to see and love and follow and do this more. How much is enough? He didn't say this, and this, but he did say this, and this. Peter, do you love me? Well, of course I love you. Well, what did Peter want on Thursday night? What Peter wanted was to love the Lord enough to die with him. Was he ready for that? Nope. Because he didn't see, he didn't love, and he wasn't following as close. What we know, or we think we know about the end of Peter's life is, and what Jesus tells him in John 21, is that you're going to get what you want. Now, is that a blessing or not? The Bible class answer will say, oh, that's great. He's going to get to die and to be with Jesus. You see, following the Lord more nearly may look like, for some, getting baptized. There may be some in the audience tonight or this morning who need to give themselves over to Jesus and to be baptized in water for the forgiveness of sins. That is something that you should do if you haven't done that yet. If you believe in Jesus, if you know the reason for his death, burial, and resurrection, if you have committed sins, you need to give yourself to the Lord. That's your version of doing the tighten up. For others of us, it might be you need to come to church more often. Coming to church at 10 o'clock on Sunday is a good thing. But there's not going to be more fellowship if there's not more fellowship, if there's not more shared experiences. Some people treat religion like it's a 1-hour thing on Sunday, and they go and they live their life, and they don't have anything to do with disciples or maybe even the Lord for the rest of their time on this earth. That's not the New Testament pattern. They shared in each other's lives. For some of us, it may be simple. Just reading the scriptures. Instead of looking at your Instagram or your Facebook, open up your Bible app. This guy needs to do that too. Make more of a decision to pray. What am I supposed to pray about? Well, if you have shared experiences with the Lord and with His people, you'll get a big dose of some things that we can pray about. If you watch the news at all, there's a big dose of stuff that we need to be praying about. Fellowship may look like serving others. Well, I don't know who to serve. Come to church. The reason we have announcements, both in the bulletin and during worship services, is to update folks on opportunities to pray, to help, to be concerned about, to encourage. It's not just a perfunctory thing that we do to post everybody's business on the board. Sharing in each other's lives looks like practicing serious spiritual discipline, where we confess our faults to one another. We share in each other's lives enough to know, I'm struggling with this. I need help with this. You see, progress in the Lord sometimes we think is going to look like this. Nice, steady uphill climb. When in fact, if you've seen the meme, you know what it really looks like. The reality of it is, life at times is very challenging. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's easy. There are days, with some of us, you're like, when's the other shoe going to drop? That would be the negative side of some of our thought processes. But the plan is to get to the goal. The progress it may come a little bit harder because of a phone call. Because of an email from the doctor. Because of a pain that you feel that you've never felt before. Because of an email that you get from church saying somebody's in real trouble. All of these things happen. Not to be avoided, because that's reality. We don't want to live in some sort of irrational idea that everything's just going to be swimmingly wonderful for the rest of our... None of us are getting out of here unscathed. And whatever our days bring, whatever lies in our future, the point of this lesson, the point of this prayer is to help us see Him more clearly, to love Him more dearly, to follow Him more nearly. And we don't do it just on Sundays or just when things are going good so we show up so we can smile. Some of us are old enough to remember an old rock song called Shiny Happy People. That's what some people think of religion. It shouldn't be disconcerting to any of us when any of us struggle. From the elders to those of us who have been Christians for a long time, because following Him more nearly brings reality into the fore. And it has to be done day after day after day after day. Because the challenge is, like we studied in Bible, didn't really think that our Bible class and sermon is going to bookend as much as it does. Because if we're not prepared day by day, a lady called me the other day and she said, "Well, I'm sorry you're having to bear this burden." I'm like, there is burden in knowing. Information sometimes is a burden. Took the car to Firestone joint. "Mark, those brakes, you need to change them." I wish I didn't know that. And I really wish I didn't get the $600 bill. But what if Cindy went down to Bowling Green and the brakes failed? I'm thankful for knowing so that something could be done. Now, what if I stuck my head and said, there's still a few millimeters left on those brakes, everything will be fine. Y'all know how much a millimeter is? You see, some folks do that with their life. I got a few millimeters left. I don't need to do anything about that today. Well, the point of this lesson is you need to handle your business today. Because if you don't handle it today, and if you don't handle it tomorrow, it's going to be easier and easier and easier and easier just to let it slide. And that's no way to go about living life. There's a lot more peace. Now, there's no telling what could happen to that old car we've got. Some could happen today, and I don't believe that works, but I do it anyway. But one of the things that happens for a disciple spiritually, what our God gives us is so that we can have confidence in Him, so that even if something bad does happen, it doesn't destabilize us. Because He's told us the truth about life. And He's told us what can help and what will help. Seeing Him, loving Him, following Him. However this applies in your life, I would hope that you would take heed. That you would remember this simple prayer. That you'd go look up that song and get it into our mind, get it into our heart so that we actually practice this. So that whatever the day brings, we can look forward to the day when reality will become reality. Because there is a day that's coming. We can wish it weren't. We can bury our head in the sand. We can try to avoid it. We can say, it's not going to be that big a deal. None of us are getting out of life without one day facing our Lord. And He said, I have valued you so much. I have loved you so much. I gave my life for you. What are we doing with the value that God has ascribed to us? What are we doing with the value that God has ascribed to everybody else created in His image? What lies in the future is a day of accountability, a day of judgment. Disciples of Christ look forward to that day. Did you remember hearing in Philippians chapter 1, Paul said, to depart and to be with the Lord, which is far better? That's one of the ends of the confidence that we have, that it's far better. We agree with the preacher. The day of our death is better than the day of our birth because we're closer to being with God. If you have that confidence, be a servant. If you don't have that confidence, listen to the words of your Lord. Thomas selected a song that we're going to sing, whatever number 307 is. Are you washed in the blood? If you haven't been, we stand ready. If there is a need in your life, the four pastors of this church are ready and willing to help, to counsel, to encourage, to listen. we can be of help, come as we stand and sing.